Namaste. I'm Dr. Shweta Rajpal, a hematopathologist working in Tata Memorial Center, Mumbai. A hematopathologist is a doctor who specializes in diseases that are associated with blood, bone marrow, lymph nodes, and clotting mechanisms. We use our knowledge of pathology and the basics of disease along with advanced techniques like flow cytometry and molecular diagnostic to pinpoint what kind of blood disorder a patient has. You must be wondering, why can't a normal pathologist do this? So let me take cardiology for an example. Just like when you have a heart condition, you prefer a cardiologist over a general physician, a hematopathologist is preferred for the diagnosis of blood disorders. Every day, at least 10 new patients with suspected blood cancer walk through the door seeking diagnosis, treatment, and answers to their urgent questions that are based on deep fears and fragile hopes. We use techniques that are basic like microscopy to advanced technique like flow cytometry and molecular diagnostic to find out answer that does this patient has a blood cancer, and if yes, what kind of blood cancer this patient has, a good one or a bad one. You must have noticed I said something very unusual. I used the word good in the same sentence as cancer. So the question is, can cancer ever be good? To most people, cancer is one of the most terrifying words. So terrifying that instead of calling it cancer, they refer to it as a bad disease. But in reality, not all cancers are bad. And what kind of cancer is and how much it is curable or not, it entirely depends on its type. In today's world, survival in blood cancer is no longer a distant dream, but a real possibility. And this is all due to advances in diagnosis and precision medicine. So, how do we come to know what kind of cancer a patient has? Can we tell by looking at the patient? Of course not, right? We need to test the patient. So, for a blood cancer, can we use blood sample for diagnosis? Sometimes we can, but many times we need to do a bone marrow aspirate or bone marrow test. Bone marrow is a place where blood cells are produced. Think of it like factory of blood cells. And when this factory malfunctions, you get proliferation of immature cells and there is blood cancer. Let me share a story of a 5-year-old boy, Arav, with you. He came to Tata Memorial Center with complaints of fever, fatigue, and unusual bruising. His blood was tested and then followed by bone marrow. In bone marrow, there were 40% immature cells like these. We call them as blasts. So the question here was, are these normal immature cells or abnormal one? To answer this question, we use a technique called flow cytometry. Here are a few photographs of flow cytometers that are there. They look like routine blood count machine that is placed in every hospital and laboratory. But what they do is far more sophisticated. They work under principles of optics, fluidics, and electronics. First, the cells are focused in a stream to pass them in a single line. So this is just like lining up in security at the airport where each person passes one by one. Each cell passes one by one here. Now, a cell has multiple antigens which are tagged with fluorescent labeled antibodies, which when is hit by a laser, it lights up emitting fluorescence. And this is detected by our electronic system. And the electronic data is converted into digital data, which then comes in the form of dot plots. So every dot here represents a cell, and flow cytometry is the method of converting a cell into a dot. You must be thinking, why does a doctor need to master such a complex technique like this, right? When I joined fellowship in Tata Memorial Hospital, Mumbai, I remember a brilliant colleague of mine, Dr. Anu Miha, came to me overwhelmed. No one ever told me that I will be spending 15 hours a day peeping into the dot plots and not looking into microscopes. She was right. She had mastered the art of identifying cells in microscope, but no one ever warned her about these techniques. But the modern hematology demands for advancement where this blend of clinical knowledge, immunology, flow cytometry, molecular biology to diagnose patients. Coming back to Arav, he was diagnosed as B lineage acute lymphoblastic leukemia, what we call as BALL, using flow cytometry. Now, blood cancer is a diagnosis no parent ever wishes to hear, but there was hope because BLL is one of the most curable childhood cancer. With the correct treatment, the cure rates exceed 90%. So Arav responded beautifully to therapy. Now the question is, how do we know that the therapy has worked? We again use flow cytometry to detect what is called measurable residual disease, or MRD. At the time of diagnosis, there were numerous red dots which represent cancer cells. But post chemotherapy, the blue dots outnumbered the red dots. So Arav went into remission, went back to school, started laughing, and his life was returning to near normal. But just as the family dared to hope, tragedy struck again. The patient relapsed during maintenance therapy, and it was very devastating for the family. But again, there was hope. Thanks to advances in precision medicine, treatment like CAR T cell therapy is available. CAR T cell therapy, also known as chimeric antigen receptor T cell therapy, is an advancement in therapy where the patient's own immune cell is taken out of body and trained to fight the cancer cells or kill the cancer cells. In case of Arav, this was game changer. He was infused with CAR T cell therapy and his life returned to normal. Today, he is living, playing, laughing happily. Flow cytometry acted as a guiding tool in Arav's journey from the time of diagnosis to treatment monitoring to his disease coming back and giving CAR T cell therapy to monitoring it, and today him being in remission. So multiply the story of Arav by 4,000 times. That is how many new blood cancer patients we see every year, each one come with their own story, their own fears, and their own hopes. And in most of these patients, flow cytometry acts like a guiding light. We go much beyond diagnosing and monitoring patients at Tata Memorial Center. We also believe in training, capacity building. Every year, dozens of trainees, technicians, pathologists come from across the country, and also neighboring countries like Nepal, Sri Lanka, Myanmar, South Africa. They come not only to understand the how to operate the machine, but to understand the science behind the dots. When we think of what we are really working for is not just dots and plots or just survival. We are working for second chances, homecomings, and dreams that live on. Flow cytometry helps us to illuminate the invisible, throwing light in places where there was once only darkness. And in that light, sometimes bright, sometimes dim, patients find more than a diagnosis. They find their strength, their future, and their way back home. Thank you.